Hello, welcome. I would like to talk about something today that I haven't seen anywhere so far, or maybe only mentioned in very few places, and I think pretty much no one who tries to eat healthy, cares about his or her health, don't know about this thing. So what I'm talking about today is a protein called gelatin, which is basically found in animal products and the cartilage, the connective tissue, and these parts of the animals. And why it is really important? Because it has many beneficial effects, but more importantly the lack of this protein, which causes many negative effects. And as we know, in the Western world we don't eat the whole animal. I talked about this a lot. We only eat chicken breast, we eat steak, we eat all the muscle meats, and we don't really eat organ meats and the connective tissue. So I wrote an article about Western press, and all the primitive cultures always consumed the whole animal. Mainly because they didn't want food to go to waste, but also because they knew that it is really important for health. So what is in gelatin and what it does? The main part of why it's useful is because it has an amino acid called glycine, it has anti-inflammatory effects, it supports metabolism, it helps thyroid function, and basically it helps to balance out the amino acids found in muscle meats like the tryptophan and cysteine, so it doesn't have the negative effects that come with it. So this is why it's really important to always eat the whole animal. Don't just eat chicken breast, skinless chicken breast and steak and low-fat lean meats, because that's not healthy. And it will age you prematurely, it will cause basically thyroid problems eventually, which can be helped and overcome by supplementing gelatin. And actually I think many of you may be familiar with the studies that show that restricting calories is a good way to prolong life. It has longevity benefits. Well, there are other studies showing that restricting tryptophan and cysteine and methionine, which are all amino acids found in really high quantities in muscle meats, is actually even better for longevity in rats than just restricting calories altogether. Is one of the best treatments for type 2 diabetes. Most diabetic patients are deficient in glycine, and just supplementing their diet with some gelatin can completely reverse the diabetes. Arthritis and all kinds of joint pain, joint problems, many of these come from the inflammatory effects of excess tryptophan in the diet, excess muscle meats. This can be overcome by just supplementing every meal when you eat some muscle meat with some gelatin. As well as it's a great way to basically support wound healing, all kinds of wound healing if you cut yourself or whatever. And it helps basically to heal from every disease on the planet. Digestion. It's one of the best things to improve digestion and increase stomach acid production. And to basically, if you have some pre-existing damage in the digestive tract from whatever, it's really great in building back the digestive system. The small intestine helps to heal it. No wonder in famous diet protocol, the GAPS diet, it's basically bone broth, which I have here, is the staple food. And this doesn't only contain large amounts of gelatin, but it is also a great way to get in some extra calcium, magnesium, and all these minerals in your body, because bones are a really dense source of minerals. This is why anytime you may get deficient in calcium and you would have a heart attack, then your body draws calcium out of your bones. So osteoporosis, great way. Consuming bone broth is a great way to avoid that as well. So actually, how can you get more gelatin in your diet? It's really simple. Well, first of all, you can make a bone broth. What you should do is basically, if you eat any meat with bones in it, you should keep the bones. If you should buy meats that have connective tissue and therefore high amounts of gelatin, like oxtail, chicken feet and these kind of meats. They are mostly really cheap. Pig skin. Traditional cultures always ate the whole animal, and some Asian countries still, every traditional dish contains like chicken feet and these kind of connective tissue. So another way is just to buy there's I think great one called Great Lakes Gelatin, and that can be used by just heating it up and mixing it with some fruit juice making all kinds of candy from it. It can be used for basically coffee. You can put it in coffee, you can put it in anywhere. But the best way is definitely the bone broth, and to just drink a cup when you have a meal consisting of muscle meat. Also, this is just the pure bone broth soup, but you can add all kinds of vegetables to it, like carrots, onions, beets, all these things, and then you have a lovely, really healthy soup. You can also use this to make sauces for steak or other beef. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Any questions about gelatin or anything else, please comment below. So see you next time.